I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. Corvo.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother, you're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Who is Delilah, really? How could she? I don't understand.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
Must be cursed. Dastardly being. This is some shit. That's that. Dunwall yet.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Sokolov seems so much older now. It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station. Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty.
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
We've been en route for 2.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers. the Crown Killer.
Addermire. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the Alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
I'd take you to Addermire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower. All right then. That's Addermire in the distance. Maybe a little more. Damn, the light is amazing, but I'm going sunblind. The way the ocean shimmers. Oh, beautiful.
If you're looking, the mines always need new workers.
Just don't forget about me.
Easily beat. Blood flies all done. Cook it right away.
That's another solution. Yeah, I miss the days when we could look at a dinner plate without having nightmares.
Between the flies and the filth, it's getting hard to breathe around here.
The street. What do they want? Hopefully we could just throw them in there.
Let's see what you got. You up for a beer later?
Wouldn't miss that. Never can get used to the heat here. Or the dust.
Well, he used to make good money.
I work at the processing plant, so
Hello there.
unless you need whale guts, I can't help you.
This is all right. Dis?
It wasn't his fault, Maya. I'm sorry, every now and then one of those Grand Guard bastards pulls a stunt like that. It's getting worse. But I might be able to help you out.
We're listening.
There's a stack of goods that no one's claimed at one of the holding warehouses. I happen to know that no one's going to claim it ever, because it was dropped from a boat, loading up for freightport. It's good stuff. Spices and dried fish. Maybe worth more than what you lost.
That's a good deal, Maya.
Oh, thank you, Alice.
All right. Still not fair than just taking what was ours, but we appreciate what you're offering. It's like you say, and we can find buyers and it's through the next month.
Good, good. I wish I could have stopped them. Just meet me here again tomorrow, okay? Same time.
We'll be here.
She used to treat you workers, but she doesn't come around anymore. So what all this means is that we need more workers.
I'm Sarkonan blood through and through. Been here all my life.
He's got the magic of believing he's on time and hard-working.
Fellow Sarkonan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector,
Hey! Someone! Anyone! Someone's not feeling well!
What's happening
I need
now?
help!
On the streets of Karnaca,
Someone!
compliance is mandatory.
Tonight, I'm gonna find out whether it's true that whiskey keeps the blood flies away.
Think, do I? At least I have a job, which is more than he can say.
Dust everywhere, no matter what you do.
Let's see what you got.
Sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those.
You, sir. I tried living up in Driscoll for a while. Too damn cold. Shitty food.
It's not funny.
Huh? What? Guards! Someone! What's going on? Someone protect me! No, that's not right!
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. This year's bloodfly concern is the most severe in recent memory. If you encounter a nest or an infested corpse, do not disturb it. Any attempts to practice the funeral rites of the Abbey of the Everyman will be punished severely. Contact the Grand Serkonan Guard at once. The guardsmen on site will handle the situation and determine whether any fines are appropriate.
Hey there. What have you got for me? Oh, you're kind. Thank you. Let's hope you never need help.
Hey, come here. I have something. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
I need a nap.
A new customer with coin, I bet. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. Glad we could do business. I'll take that deal. You won't regret it. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
Zirconin, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. As a response to violent crime and foreign interference in our affairs, travel between districts is restricted to those carrying the appropriate permits, including citizens. Any complaints as to the behavior of the Grand Guard should be addressed to the nearest guardsman.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl,
It's infested. All right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
For the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin, and another way to get past the wall of blood.
Everyone is looking for me. It might pay to be discreet.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
Don't worry, it's turning. Plenty of electricity.
Good. I like this setup better than using the well oil tanks. The wind won't run dry.
Unless something happens to the windmill. These break down just as often in a different way. And they also overcharge sometimes.
If the wind picks up too strong? Like in a storm?
Right. And if that happens, trust me, don't stand too close to the wall of light.
I can smell the stench of the void. There's something perverse in this place.
Karnaca was a lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place, before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here, and I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge, or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
Dig deep, brother. Remember that the profane seeks to hide itself.
along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
Stone wall for all they listen. That's the life.
What else do tonight? Starving.
imagine that.
No, I'm sure. Wonder what I wonder who that was. Something feels wrong.
Martha, won't you marry me? 12 weeks have I been at sea, chasing my...
Harkened, she goes, look sharp, alongside, look sharp, we're in for a ride.
Even the familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy. That's no way to live.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
I've got to get back to Dunwall. I feel so bad. I haven't seen the kids in 2 years.
Altar handle some small and a few spoils left by those within the outsider's wicked cabal. Those cursed figures who hunt and shamble just outside the lights of our city, whose faces we do not recognize, and whose voices are not as wonder. Great peril, brothers and sisters. Now, this is not news to those of you living through these times of crisis. But the source of your suffering might not be plain to you. Karnaca has turned away from the Abbey of the Everyman. Please, if you would gamble with all that you have built, with your very families, if the Abbey is pushed away, anarchy will control. A chaos not seen.
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kindana. Until then, we stay where we are.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
One way to say it's the Abbey. Never mattered. People got a lesson they never do.
That's Mindy Blanchard. That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
Until she confessed to playing alone in an empty woodcarver shop at the edge of town.
I don't even...
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne. Some take comfort from the strictures.
Your allegiance should be first and most fiercely to your family, to your neighbors, and to the Abbey of the Everyman. Princes and queens rise, fall, but a succession of overseers will watch you for the entirety of your lifetime, shielding you from the outer horrors of the void and from the spoiled touch of the outsider himself. Hold closest to the 7 strictures. Now sits on the throne in Dunwall, and that the Duke of Circinus is in her thrall, as it whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire. Do not doubt. We will verify this claim, and we will act. Smoke will billow. Fires will lick the stones of Dunwall Tower.
You got it. Put it down in the... Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
So now you've been paid, hit the road.
After last time? No.
Should we take our guests out for mushroom gathering?
Count me in.
But all of your life, some wanted her dead. She ascended too soon.
It's unpopular to say, but the Duke's stricter mining quotas have
Could I
doubled
interest
my
you
profits.
in a game of cards later?
I think so.
As a leader man, she worked hard to impress, but her dreams and pacts had no success, and her skies too dim and we. We should rent another boat sometimes.
I'm thinking of having a picnic soon on the back lawn.
Sometimes this tale is told within our mightiest enclave.
This sure reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
I need a nap.
Good to see you again. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. You won't regret it. I'll take that deal. news isn't good, they say. They should do like me, never read it. Glad we could do business. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
Not my job to clean up.
I am tired of all this hullabaloo. I pay good money to make sure things like this don't happen.
I'm sure it's nothing. Someone just heard a dog bark or something. Of course, now we're all on edge.
Nightly and ever so sweet.
That's for certain.
Duties. Kiss. Kiss. I've been over.
Some kind of trouble? In this part of town? Honestly, why can't they keep all the riffraff in a separate place?
Once they say something's amiss, then I just can't get comfortable. Crown killer. The old Empress, really? What a bunch of degenerates.
our lives to both chastise and protect. Sometimes this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves, and sometimes it is told around campfires during our most remote pilgrimages. It is the sorry story of a man, most high within the Abbey, who was banished during the Rapid Plague. His name may not be spoken, and all written record of his existence has been erased, so grave were his errors. Of innocence, but beneath it I saw guile.
You want advice? Don't drink from the canal.
Oh. For the safety of all those who lived around her, all of you, we are ourselves.
I'm thinking we need another evening at the Rum Club.
I told Miss Lucia Pastor
Now
that they
the power's
wouldn't let us
down.
take the carriage. Adamire is closed to the public.
We'll have to try again. We have to see Dr. Hypatia.
They don't let anyone see her anymore. Not even people who need urgent treatment.
If we tell them that we...
The walls of Dunwall, did they help her at all? For I believe they were good for a fall. Captain
have to tell myself that fixing all this will bring back prosperity. This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia. The bloodflies have flourished with all the Duke's executions.
My apartment, but my work at Adamire demands it. After the horrible failures of I'm more determined than ever to help the miners. It's not my say how hard the Duke and his cronies drive the workers, but until he sees reason, I'll do what I can to make their lives better and to provide comfort to their families. It's my obsession, this work, and the impact it will have on the least privileged people in Karnaca. Studying the original plague elixirs. I'm close to something.
Adamire Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Huh?
Huh?
Why would he say that? It makes no sense. The kiss.
ended poorly. I spied a lass from Bristol.
12 weeks have I been at sea, chasing monsters in the brine, dancing hagfish on the line. Martha, won't you marry me? 12 weeks have I been at sea.
Blood ox stew tonight. I'm starving.
What was that? You can't stay hidden forever. What? What was that?
What's going on here?
I'll check around here.